The minority is calling for a probe into the activities of Zipline Medical Supply Services in Ghana. Zipline is responsible for the supply of medical essentials to health facilities nationwide via drones. The minority says, although the government assured that the Zipline services would be funded by corporate bodies, a take-or-pay agreement between the state and Zipline, which does not inure to the benefits of the country, has been cited, with about 80 million Ghana cedis committed to the Zipline service by the National Health Insurance Authority for the year 2024. Citi News' parliamentary correspondent NHIA reports.
Parliament on Wednesday approved the proposed formula for the distribution of the National Health Insurance Fund for the year 2024. During a debate on the report of the Committee of the Whole on the proposed formula, the minority raised concerns about the allocation of about 80 million Ghana cedis for emergency medical supply services by the National Health Insurance Authority, despite earlier assertion by the government that the Zipline drone services would not be funded from the government's budget.
There are provisions that stipulate that whether we fly a drone or not, Ghana must pay. And this is a take or pay clause. This because the same company, Zipline, has an agreement with Nigeria, they have an agreement with Rwanda, they have an agreement with Tanzania, and in these agreements, there is no take or pay clauses in those agreements. The Speaker, this is inimical to the interest of Ghana. And with immediate effect, Mr. Speaker, if we are going to commit the state resources, we must amend these provisions in the agreement with immediate effect.
This is a complete scandal. This is a PDS in the making. This is an SML in the making. This is an Ameri in the making. This is an Ajapa in the making. This scandal is tending to be the mother of all scandals. Mr. Speaker, and I am scandalized beyond imaginable proportion as far as this contract is concerned. Mr. Speaker, I beseech you, I implore you, I appeal to you to constitute a committee of inquiry without delay to investigate this scandalous agreement and report to this House within a specified period of time. Mr. Speaker, we cannot allow the taxpayers' money to be shared like granules, to be shared like kelewele. This is a contract that beats conscience.
As of now, it was 1. You were using corporate social responsibility. It has scaled up to 6 or 7. And the government is saying that let's find appropriate means of financing it. So they put it on NHIS. What is wrong when a government has shown leadership? And as of now, they've supplied over 5 million worth of products. Products that you go for blood from a certain village to their town will take you several hours and you will die. They just drop it in within 25 minutes and they are using them. And you're telling me that until we have our countries more developed, more open, road transport's okay, you want to take them off? Oh, we are not here to defend Zipline. But I'll stand on the part of the Ghanaian who, as a medical doctor, is enjoying the service and is having value for that service.
Mr. Speaker, in this formula, for 2024, almost 1 billion Ghana cedis is going to be spent on ICT-related items. Mr. Speaker, things like claims processing center, 76 million. Biometric ID card authentication system, 405 million. We should be able to demand and get details of this. So, Mr. Speaker, reluctantly, we approve this, but on condition that Parliament will set up a committee to audit the ICT-related expenditure of the NHIS.
Everywhere in the world, you can spend money to build your IT infrastructure. But must you repeat the same expenditure every other year? Whether it's e-pharmacy or whether it's a call center, whether it's emergency supply services as in Zipline. You are going to spend, as was observed by the Honorable Whip, 1 billion Ghana cedis on IT infrastructure. And Mr. Speaker, it's important that we conduct a forensic audit, 1 on Zipline and 2 on the IT infrastructure of NHIA.
Speaker, leadership will relate and then we can form, I recall the leader of the House has suggested a 7-member committee and the terms were defined. We will investigate on the ICT investment, and then, of course, the other investment apart from the ICT investment. Then we'll report duly to the House.